My name is Karen Sprudy Frankovich. I grew up in Spokane and went to school in Spokane, and when I was 18 I left for a long time like people do, and when I came back, quite a long time later, when I was 33, I didn't want to live in my experiences had made me long for a more integrated community, and it's been a gracious community to me. It's the people who have come. I used to teach like 2 people and then maybe 3 people, and it's very slow grow, all word of mouth, never advertising. It's so solid. I couldn't possibly leave now. It's like my family, you know. And you know, people think yoga and the stretching and they're going to get flexible and everything. Well, that's part of it, but it really is working with the physical vehicle. But the yoga also works with the mind and most especially the heart. And what's necessary for that is a regular practice maintained over time with a certain quality of dedication and devotion, but it also has to be rooted in community. You can't really just do it on your own according to the principles of the yoga tradition. It's not really a solitary thing. We need each other, and in order to transform and open minds and open hearts, the people that have started coming and gravitating towards yoga at Garden Street resonate with that. I feel as if I have created a certain community bubble, which is, I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but it's certainly, I move in a circle of my work and where I shop, for example, farmers market, people I see, Tubbs Hill. It's like I seem to be really connected in with the most excellent people, and then I tend to think, well, Coeur d'Alene is full of excellent people. I think when I first moved back here, back to the area and then to Coeur d'Alene, that it seemed to me there were a lot of empty businesses, a lot of empty buildings, and certainly you can see some of those now too. But just as I was driving here, there's such a vibrancy of businesses going on. It seems, I'm actually really surprised at how busy it is, how vibrant it is. It wasn't the feeling I had when I first moved back here 12, 13 years ago. So that speaks to me that there must be much opportunity. And then just speaking, you know, from the point of view of my business, it's like there's plenty of business. I mean, if there were another yoga studio to open a block away, I wouldn't feel threatened, because like there's plenty for everybody. There's a lot going on here, a lot of open-mindedness and interest, and the arts are excellent here. So much. I mean, look at the sidewalks, art everywhere. It's amazing. I think Coeur d'Alene is amazing. I think it has magic to it that is, it's partly the beauty, it's partly all the water and the trees, I think. I think maybe it's partly the fact that it can't endlessly expand. Of course it can in one direction, and it's now Spokane Coeur d'Alene as it's being called, but you know, there's a limit. It's the water just kind of holds it and says, okay, this is it, you know, this is the boundary on this end, and maybe that's part of the magic. But it's a pretty remarkable town. My husband and I have thought of, he works at Gonzaga, and we thought at times that maybe we should move to Spokane, and I would commute, and I say, nah. And he says, yeah, Coeur d'Alene, it's beautiful.